Hey Virgo, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your everything energy check, pulling on a little bit of everything that's going on with you and your love life. It is for the week ahead that, okay, forget the disclaimer, don't worry, week ahead, love life, blah, 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 etc. Everybody says it on every channel, right? The deck jam, that's more important. That means you need a spinny hug, all right? I want to know what's got you feeling like flustered and frustrated and stressed out, all right? But first, I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to spin you around. All right, you're gonna start giggling. Your hair's gonna blow in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave, big time. All right, you might start feeling a little better. And if you need an extra spinny hug, yell, come on back anytime you like. All right. Hey, Caitlin, what's up, hon? How you doing? All right, Virgo, let's do it to it. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here we go. Remember, whatever messages come out, I'm gonna convey them across to you, and it's cool because when you're with me, you're ultimately protected. I'm your crystals. I'm your ride or die. All right, I got your back. I got your six. All right, that's a reference to the 6 o'clock position on a clock. All right, why is it like Archer Explains It All? Although I used to like that show. Anyways, okay, let's see. Perfect, let's do it to it. All right, God, tap me into Virgo energy, please, and thank you. We'd like to have everything you got for Virgo, whatever comes out. Give me everything you got for Virgo. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, intentions. Give me everything you got for Virgo. Happy early birthday, by the way. Your birthday season's coming up next, and I always like to be the first person to say happy birthday. So happy birthday, Virgo. Early birthday, but it counts. All right, here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. I love it. As I'm starting to say, give me 2 shuffles. Whenever the deck pops a card that tells me the deck's connected to your energy, everything you were thinking about while I was shuffling to connect in is there. Leo energy on the Aries energy with the Sun card of the 2 of Wands. The decision that you're working on coming to terms with while you're kind of disconnecting and self-isolating, the outcome is going to be happiness with that Sun card. And I see this happening for you during Leo season. All right. The Sun card pulled the energy for me, and justice is down here. See, the decision you make is going to be the right one. That's going to bring some justice, some peace of mind, some clarity as to why everything's going on. No wonder there is an apology coming your way. Okay, let's find out. 2 shuffles, Virgo. Here we go. A genuine apology with that justice card. How about that? Cool. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Boom. I told you, I just got chills off of this. That was a spiritual 9-volt right to the tongue. Page of Cups. I'm sorry. Please, sir, can I have some more? Please, Virgo, can I have some more? Page of Cups, Samuel the boy prophet showing up. Told you. And that's the overall energy that's filtering into every card in this deck. Is all about somebody going, I am genuinely sorry, Virgo. The Hierophant, they knew what they were doing, but they've learned their lessons. They know better now. Knight of Swords, God's like, this is happening exactly as I planned. God's up there being all like, the best part of my plan is no one can stop me. All right, let's go. Current conditions of Virgo. You got some God and guardian angels energy on your side. I'm going to tell you what, Virgo, very protected. 4 swords into the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Swords on the Tower card. So this decision is a big test. 2 of Swords, God testing Abraham's faith. Leave Isaac alone. He was a cool kid. The Tower card. You fear the results of the decision. Like, if I open up and let this person in and forgive them, what if it happens again? This definitely ties into your person. You're very kind of heavy in that moment. You're just feeling like you're having to make the best of a bad time in your life with the 2 of Swords and trying to understand what you're going through. It's just like you even personally sometimes feel like I should just be able to walk this off. Anybody else will look at me and be like, oh, Virgo, why are you making such a big deal about it? But you know what? That's none of their business. It's a big deal to you. It's enough that in the 4 of Swords, it's confirmation about self-isolating, disconnecting, that it's got you heavy on your mind. The South Node is still in your sign too, on top of your dominant rock Mercury retrograding again, right? That's doing a lot of internal self-reflection. Jonah's retreat into the silence. It's like I don't even need the cards. I'm calling it before it even happens. See? Wishing, hoping, and praying with the Feast of Purim on the 9 of Cups. Your dreams have been getting a little deeper. The reason you're not sleeping so well right now, especially my Virgos that just went, I don't have dreams. Every tarot reader talks about my dreams. I don't have dreams. You're not making it to REM sleep to remember them. You dream every single night and your subconscious is remembering it. So the more you REM sleep and connect into your dreams, the more you will start getting prophecies and visions of what's coming your way towards the future. Okay? It is all still happening. It's just that your subconscious knows exactly what's coming. All right? You're going to start connecting to your dreams more. Two of Swords, Libra energy, and the Tower card, Scorpio, even some Aries energy on this one. It's kind of telling me that I think you're wanting to, for lack of a better term, take a risk and go towards the light. Some of you guys could be like, maybe you're elevating or ascending your spiritual ascension, getting a little deeper into the esoterics in that. It's like you know this is going to suck, but you have to beat the darkness to come to the light. And oftentimes that takes us out of a comfort zone. You know what I mean? And that can be Two of Swords, a big test of faith. I'll get some details for you because I'm still being told the outcome is way better than you're thinking it's going to be. It's almost like you're kind of in an energy of anxiety and the stomach aches and stuff. It's like expecting the worst, but it actually winds up Nine of Cups kind of being the best. So I'll get some details. All right. Pisces energy, Libra is here. Very strong Libra with the 4 and the 2 of Swords. And then we got the Tower card with some Scorpios so far. I could be a little further down in your chart, a little deeper out in the back, like maybe even Jupiter, Saturn, or further out. And some of you guys could be born on the 9th, could be talking to some 9/9 portal babies. The 4th, the 24th, the 2nd, and the 16th are here so far, along with the 11th. All right. Now, love department. I'm trying to watch my voice because I know I have a microphone. So I'm trying not to rip everybody's eardrums out. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, is there a Virgo here that's a habitual apologizer? Because I'm Archer. I rarely apologize. I mean, I do when I know I have to. I do. But it's like I rarely do it. All right. Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the 8 of Swords. Now, remember, this could be anybody that's the one on your mind. You are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? Because some of you guys fear being judged about this, okay? You got free will too, all right? It's nobody else's job, not mine or anybody else's, to tell you who to love. 8 of Swords into the 8 of... This is more portal energy. For some of you guys, it's like a 9/9 Virgo dealing with an 8/8 Leo type of an energy. So you or them could be born on the 8th. The thing is, this person shook you to your core. 8 of Swords, when they broke your heart, they shook you to the core. And you didn't even know how it happened or what happened, right? Because the 8 of Swords, Jonah trapped inside the fish, that's my Long John Silver's card. Because much like how nobody really knows how Jonah got inside the fish to begin with, nobody knows how Long John Silver's is still in business. But hush puppies are probably the reason that's keeping them afloat right now. I don't know. They're good. This person was rather cocky too. The Leo energy with the Capricorn energy on the Knight of Pentacles. All right. I actually pulled a bit of Taurus vibes because technically the Knights are fixed energy, but it came across as Capricorn. The cockiness and making you feel like they were better than you. That's why I pulled the vibes of somebody that turned into a habitual apologizer, because you got so used to this person kind of roaring like a lion, Leo energy on you, and you being like, this was a bit of like some verbal abuse or neglect, all right? Stuff that might even have triggered things back to your childhood, right? The last time you were more isolated and on your own as well, okay? Very nomadic energy on this. The thing with that Knight of Pentacles here, it tells me that they have the vibes of being intentionally dense. They go slow on purpose, right? Huh, exactly. The thing on this is they really needed to work on the control freak vibes because it got you burnt down to the point, just like Jonah here in the fish of like, I'm sorry. And even still to this day, people might look at you and go, why do you say you're sorry so much, Virgo? You didn't do anything. You're like, sorry. Oh, wait, I'm sorry about that. Right? Because it just feels like a blow to your ego and your confidence that shook you right back to your childhood, brought up some really old school stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Xavier, what up? I pull a lot of in and out, back and forth energy with the Knight of Pentacles. This does seem like it was like a breakup makeup cycle. And you wound up getting blamed for the bulk of all of it. That 8 of Swords, to the point that even you were like, my hands are tied. What can I do? You know? All right, we'll get details because they're slowly approaching. So this person is starting to come to terms with the fact that they know they need to apologize, and it's got to mean something because their attitude and the control freak vibes led into intimidating you energy. Like I'm seeing a Virgo cowering as like somebody is standing over you, just yelling at you. Even my male Virgos, straight up a woman with a problem, right? Temper issues. we'll see what's up because this person has a lot of work to work on. So we got to see what they've been up to. Okay, now new person energies. This can either be somebody that you're currently involved in, or you're single and you want to know what's coming your way. Daddy's home with the Emperor. You've got somebody here that knows what they want. This is a good start. It's just not getting off the ground the way it's supposed to. I literally see a glowing beam of light dividing the card in half. Okay, right out of the gate, this person is halfway through a quantum leap. Half of them, 1 foot in the old timeline, ego-driven, narcissistic emperor vibes. You got to have it their way. Part of them is, we're witnessing somebody going through an ascension. Part of them's in the new earth timeline. The emperor who's confident, humble, knows what he wants, and makes power moves. Owls might resonate to you. Either you're seeing or hearing owls more than you're used to. 4 of Cups into the Ace of Cups. Jonah's anger that comes out on this one. This is like the vibes that just when you think they're not going to do something, something happens that you've almost disconnected. Because it's like that. It's like Matthew McConaughey, that movie, Failure to Launch. All right, all right, all right. Or somebody who you or them might drive a Lincoln and they leave it parked with the door open because they'll know it'll be totally fine. Anyways, the thing on this is, it's maybe that like something got in the way of the direction or how you hoped it would go. You were on track for an Ace of Cups, and then the 4 of Cups popped in on this one. Like this might be the vibes of somebody's an ex getting in the way or something and shattering a trust vibe that was starting to get built, right? You know how that goes. I've seen this cycle before. It's a vibe that as soon as somebody winds up starting to get happy and moving on, that's right, Virgo, right? That's when their ex reaches out to them and they're like, oh, I've seen the error of my ways, cross watcher. I must have another chance, right? And you fear that's the direction it's going. I got to get details though, because the Ace of Cups, the Emperor, it's not this person's wishy-washy, but it's still a part of transiting out of the old Earth timeline. It's weird because I'm being told the problem like Marty McFly's itself, so to speak. Okay, but we'll see what's up with that. And this person has got very strong cardinal energy in their chart. Cancer and Aries especially. Could also have some Libra or Capricorn. Okay, we've got Geminis here. Leo's here. More Capricorn, Pisces, more Libra. You got strong Libra energy on this reading. Strong cardinal energy. But then Scorpio's here too, along with Pisces. So there's emotion, but then you've got all of that cardinal sign. Libra, justice. I knew it. Okay. All right, let's see where this goes. Leave everything you got on this 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Tower card. We're going to start here. Let's start at the beginning. See what's up in your side of the fence. A little general, a little love, a little whatever we got. 7 of Cups, Page of Cups. You have people interested in you, but they're never the right one, right? Because you're in a mode after the King of Cups to the High Priestess that you aren't going to settle. After everything that you've put yourself through, everything you've healed from, the cycles you have closed the door on, you're not willing to backtrack and settle. You know your worth and you know what you want. Regardless of if it's Archer, I don't care what people think. I'm deciding to wait for my past person. Or it's like Archer, I don't care what the taboo is on the new vibes. I'm going for it. Who cares what people think, right? King of Cups, you've worked very hard on this one. That even when you got people going, 7 of Cups, Page of Cups, why'd you tell that person no? Or why aren't you just interested in that person? Or why don't you just take that person out of the friend zone? You're like, because I know what I want. I've been through a lot. I've worked very hard, 4 of Swords into the World card to close these cycles. And I don't want to fall backwards, you know? You've spent so many years taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back that you're at a point that you're like, I'm just over it, right? You're like, I'm just tired of it. I'm not doing it. I'm hearing the vibes of just like, never again, you know? The thing on this is, you know those sayings about the light, you know, it's like this, the old, it's always darkest before the dawn, and all those old hyperboles, blah, 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 light at the end of the tunnel, yeah, right? That nobody really explains to it. Those sayings about the light, though, I'm being somebody here, something about these deer resonate. Heads up driving, because I literally see the vibes of like a deer jumping across the road or something in an area that like everybody's like, well, how would deer even wind up there? So just drive carefully. Okay. The thing on it is that the sayings about the light, it refers to the abyss, the whole abyss that we feel when we're alone, self-isolating, disconnecting, and processing our own shames of life that we face. South Node energy. South Node is in your sign right now. The darkness is always those things that we don't want to face, but the light always points us to go towards towards it in order to face those fears, those things that we are unsure of with the High Priestess. The Peruvian veil of darkness that gets lifted, that it's the shame. Some of you guys might have a cat or are considering getting one. So we got a couple cats. The thing on this, I think cats are cool. I don't care. Judgment-free zone. Do what you want to do. The thing on this is, it's always that hardest point, and people can fear going towards the light because it takes you out of your comfort zone, right? High Priestess vibes on the World card, though. But it's always the direction of taking that risk to go towards the light that allows you to close those cycles. World card, the last card in the tarot deck, so that you get to begin something new. Taking the risk and going towards the light, though, and doing what you have to do to beat the darkness, that's the part that you know deep down inside is going to suck. Even for some of my Virgos here, you might be getting ready to get clean, give up drinking, give up smoking, coming off of drugs, something like that, and you fear what's coming, right? To override those fears, High Priestess, let's illuminate that Peruvian veil for you a second, because to take and override the brain's fears with straight up positive self-talk, magician energy, your card, right? Your major arcana. To build that up, it allows the brain to help release that dopamine hit that's needed to allow you to complete that kind of work. Even if it's something really simple of just, I don't want to go to work today. I know it's going to be a bad day. And like, oh, okay, 1 foot in the door, you know, however it resonates to your story, because it's very hard to turn things inward and like knowing how to get that 1 foot in the door or give up an addiction or give up something. The hardest thing to do is to do what's best for your well-being and do it in your own time. The hardest thing to do is to point that finger inward and do the work. But Virgo, you're doing it. Your guardian angels are very proud of you, especially those of you that High Priestess energy, those of you that your mother is no longer with us. This is a specific message directly from above to let you know the energy I'm seeing on that is that your mother is very proud of you still. And even if they're here on earth, remember, I'm a tarot reader. I can pull energies on living people too. Your mom is proud of you straight up, regardless of your guys' current connection or what you guys have been through. They're proud of it. All right. So I'm going to disconnect from that one, because when taking on those burdens, our own burdens, the shadow work, that's a major responsibility. And it's the ultimate responsibility because we're only responsible for our actions. It always results in lifting the heaviest burdens off of your shoulders, especially if you've been feeling a lot of tension and shoulder pain lately. Something about tennis balls, like using tennis balls on your back or something. Maybe I'm seeing a Virgo that does that. But this is what brings in what you ask for, which isn't much. An equal give and take relationship, 6 of Pentacles, right? You never ask for much. And that's coming your way as a result of the work that you've done, because you've closed out that cycle. And you're calling in the relationship that doesn't run every time that the going gets tough and you need them the most, you know? You've done the work in the King of Cups, okay? And you have a maternal or paternal parental energy that is still very proud of you, regardless. You could be born on the 2nd. The 22nd is here too. Repeating 2 seem to be stalking you a lot lately. I'm being told to check your purse. That's where they're at. That's specific. Page of Cups. Okay. Could be strong Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in your chart. Heavy duty Pisces on this. Okay. Somebody might even have a stellium. You also be born on the 12th or the 8th, the 4th, the 14th, and 24th come out again too. All right. 7 of Swords shows, I do see somebody rearranging furniture or trying to find some feng shui in your home or your apartment. It's going to look really good, even though you do it all the time, but it's cool. It looks awesome. Okay. All right. Let's get into the past persons. You've already made it through the worst of things. You can make it through this tough time, Virgo. You're so much stronger than you know. It's why you're Leo's neighbor in the Zodiac, because you got a little bit of that strength from your neighbors. Oh, and the rowdy neighbors will calm down. That might be specific, but those of you dealing with a kind of a pain in the backside neighbor, I'm being told they'll calm down. Somebody else is already going to call on them, so you don't have that'll just ride itself out. You're good. Okay, past person. I've got the Fool card, the 8 of Wands, the Empress. See, they knew it. Some of you guys could have kids together, and some of you guys might still be married or living together too, with the 10 of Pentacles coming out on top of this. The thing on this is that, you know how you weren't fully comfortable with some of the directions that things were moving, and Like if they had just given you some time to process some things, look at all the stuff you had going on in your life, you know? Look at, like, here's the kids over here. And then you got babysitting. And then they're over here being like, hey, make time for me. And you're like, hold on just a second. This kid's got the Sharpie marker uncapped. How did this one get a ladder? Who owns a flamethrower in this house? How did the dog get a, right? You got a lot of stuff. You had a lot of stuff going. Dog with a flamethrower? Whoa. The problem on this is that their hot-headed temper got to be too much to handle to the point that it scared you and it broke up the home. Somebody here could definitely be considering moving or already had moved as a result of this. You were 8 of Wands, willing to meet them in the middle. You totally were, but they just never were, and it turned it into an emotional roller coaster ride between the two of you guys. However, Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Wands brings a successful union in that on the Lover's card I'm being told is part of your guy's blueprint. Remember originally how the Lover's card was called the Choice back in like the early days of Rider-Waite and Tarot de Marcel? But it's major arcana. So it's not about your day-to-day little choices you make, like what shirt you're going to wear, or what boots go with the pants, whatever. You know, this is major planetary shifts such as Mercury, your dominant rock going retrograde, that we don't have control over. These are big shifts, big changes. That's what major arcana represents. Okay, so this person has made it through the timeline in that they've been humbled. Due to the distance that you placed between the two of you guys, that put the Tower card moment in here. So it does tell me that you initiated this because you had to look out for yourself. It was getting dangerous. To whatever your version of dangerous is. Sometimes Tower cards are just like you guys were from different upbringings, right? You were raised differently than this person, and that was a major Tower card in communication, right? Trying to adapt and get used to each other. The thing on it is, though, is that they're getting their karma for what they put you through. And it's equal karma. It's yin and yang. That's why it's taken so long for them to humble themselves in the Ace of Swords with a simple hey text, right? The Ace of Swords in my decks, that's the hey text that they are free will choosing to do. Because they've realized they've been stuck in this cycle for a long time. You know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune represents free will as a roundabout. That at any point they can choose when to exit the circle, exit the roundabout, and proceed on their path. Which they are as soon as they finish the karma, which is probably happening for most of you already or in the week ahead. Okay, so either you've already gotten a message from them letting them know what they've been through, that you have found out, confirmation. If not, you're gonna. That's the thing. In order for them to come back and correct and respect your love and everything you do and did for them, they have to experience just as much hurt as you. That's how yin and yang works. Can't have the dark without the light. This is a very deep reading. Oh, my word. Okay. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Could be a Cancer. Strong Leo and Libra vibes. All right. Sagittarius is here along with, could even be another Virgo, Capricorn and Aries. And there is a little bit of Taurus and Pisces showing up too. And you either might be born on the 6th, the 16th, or the 26th for sure, because a lot of those repeatings, sixes might even tie into it. And something about eagles resonate, or like even one of those old military eagle tattoos is kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know how that resonates, but that's what I was drawn to on that. The Gemini energy does seem strong with this one too. But all right, let's go forward because I do see it's either already happened or it isn't, but you're going to get the apology coming forward if it hasn't already happened in the week ahead. That kind of gives you a little bit of clarity as to how they paid off the karmic debt, okay? And if you've totally disconnected from this and you choose not to, yeah, Knight of Wands, they threw a monkey wrench in things, see? You still find out due to social media posts that they have received their karma, okay? All right, so now let's get over to the new energies and see what's up for those of you that have chose to disconnect from this side of the energy and go toward this side of the energy. All right, Ace of Cups, we got some new love showing up here. And something that's awfully obsessive about you. There is a slight bit of obsession that comes off of the Ace of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? So, and I just kind of always default to like Rider-Waite because that's the common norm one. And every other deck, images somehow always connect into the images that were originally seen on Rider-Waite. So let's new love it for you, all right? And thanks for being here too. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can do it automatically now. The link to my booking site can be found at the top of the link tree. Just scan the QR code here on the corner. It's pinned in my bio, and it's also in the pinned comment too. That'll take you right to the calendar, scheduling, payment programs, and you can do it right in real time without having to wait for me to reply back to you. So definitely check it out, and I look forward to reading for you, whether you pick the Zoom one-on-one reading where it's like you're here at the table with me, or traditional private YouTube reading. just feel free, check it out, along with the links to all the other playlists, readings, base covers, interviews, and more. It's all in that link tree. So QR code, bio, or pinned comment will take you everywhere you want to go, and they're all safe to click links. And consider subscribing and being part of the fam. If you're new here, I do go live weeknights all week long with an individual collective readings plus an all signs every week. So hang out, because the Mod Squad's working to get us up to 70,000 subs coming up for July 27th. So the crunch is on, and there's room at the table. So thank you. And thank you for letting me have the moment to shout myself out. That means a lot to me. All right, new person. Let's... This is my real laugh. Virgo, the only reason I'm real laughing is because this Ace of Cups is totally... They're hiding the Ace of Wands energy because the new person just energied all over you. It's on your cards. You could totally be dealing with someone with very strong Cancer energy in their chart. I kid you not. Oh my word, I cannot with you. To declare Virgo. What did you do to this person? Goodness. Okay, let's see. Hey, Nancy, hun. Thank you. Spinny hugs. This reading Virgo is totally sponsored by Fancy Nancy. It's one of the fanciest Nancy's to stay at when you're sitting in Cincinnati or anywhere else in the world. Let's go. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Your boss likes you. Or you like your boss. No, okay, this person, okay, that's a side note. Some of you guys, either your boss is crushing on you or you're crushing on the boss. Okay, now, meanwhile, back at the whole, I just got chills. Holy moly, this is why I love tarot. Did I not, rewind if you missed it. I don't even need the cards. This is just so you guys don't get bored staring at the table while I'm rambling on for 30 minutes. Look, Ace of, did I not say it was disguised or hidden as the Ace of Wands? Look what, I could not with you too. Oh my word. Virgo, this person totally wants to rub your lap and make the genie appear. You ain't never had a friend like me. What? Stop. Hush. Oh my God. This card has to stay face down. Okay, that is for the two of you, but trust me, you have nothing to worry about. Once this person opens up, you'll be just fine. Stop worrying about it. Okay, everybody laughing right now. You all get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river when the reading's over. And for those of you that this ties into your church or religion or a church function or something, oh my word. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher. I have to finish your reading. Stop it, Virgo. Or stop it, Crosswatcher. Or both of you in this point, Six of Cups. Wow, you guys have done this dance in multiple lifetimes. This is a deep soulmate connection. Y'all did choose to disconnect from the twin flame, and this brings you to here where you're like, I miss my twin. I love them. Lessons learned. Let them take as long as they want. This could be you or this person, but that's fine. I'm ready to go. I'm all King of Cups. I'm healed. I want. You could be dealing with another Virgo here, or a Capricorn or a Taurus. This is earth sign energy across the board. 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. This person, here's the problem, is they're not very good at this anymore. They're really, really rusty. Either they've been, see, like how, oh, that's where the religion thing ties in. Okay, this could be it. Because this is the thing going on, is that like whatever their last 4 of Cups breakup was, it was so much that they were like, that's it, I'm done, I'm swearing off relationships, I'm staying single forever. And God started chuckling. God started giggling, going, you haven't met Virgo yet. Watch, be easy, Crosswatcher. For some of you, the roles with this energy being so similar could totally be reversed when we're this deep into a soulmate connection. Okay, or you both, y'all feeling that way. Straight up, you both were like, that's it, no relationships. I'm done, I'm staying single, I'm just doing me, I'm better that way. God's like, oh, you two are just adorable. This is going to be a very interesting Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands meeting. Some of you guys will meet through like a farmer's market or somebody has their own home garden. The thing on this is it's like, you know how like this person has been off on their own. The biggest problem going on here is that they're at an 11 and we need them to dial it back to a 7. It's kind of freaking you out, right, Virgo? That's a lot, right? Queen of Pentacles. But going into this 2 of Pentacles on the 7 of Pentacles, they've already chosen you. This is on a different level. This is, again, with the hyperboles, be careful what you wish for because you are actually totally getting it. This is happening. And with 2 aces here, it tells me it's in the week ahead. Yeah, and some of you guys are totally trying to keep it to yourself that it's already happening, right? And you're just, oh, You're just literally here for the Archer. Is this too good to be true? No problem. The thing is that they're coming to a point of, oh, they're going to apologize for the false start vibes. So see how they were like way too focused on their pentacles? Look. Yeah, but look at the balance though. Four pentacle cards, 4 cup cards, and then we got the ace. So it's magic carpet ride. No, stop it. Okay, now check this out. So the thing on it is that they're so busy. They're in that Toby Keith, how do you like me now vibes that they didn't have the ability yet to make time for y'all because you guys have done this whole thing about I'm going to be alone, so I have to fill my day up with a main job and a side hustle and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh, met each other. Now we need time again in our lives. And that's what led to the fight and the lack of communication on this one. You know what I mean? The fact that they could never even sit down and just watch like 1 hour of TV is all you ask for. 1 hour of TV with the phone out of their hands, right? They're just coming to the point of apologizing for this. See how balanced they really are? Here's what's overriding the problem is they get very tongue-tied around you because they really like you, right? And they don't want to mess up what they've already messed up at this point. So at the moment, even though they seem like they're not super focused on love, this is the energy of like, look, even like, hey, the dishes can wait. I got to figure this out, you know? Like I got to live life now. The dishes will be there when I get home. I got to work this out with Virgo. It just didn't work out right because money and work got in the way, especially for those of you, it was a work type of a connection, Capricorn energy, Taurus vibes, you know? And so what it is though, is that they're realizing they can't ignore you in the situation for so long because you guys have already been talking enough that you're invested, right? So the thing on this is that they're coming to a point of apologizing because they've been, here's the thing about you guys will be able to talk through this. You got to teach them communication so that they kind of adjust to how you talk and you adjust to how they talk because you guys were raised differently, much like your past people. Basically, you have a type, right, Virgo? That's all that means. You come from the same soul tribe, same star seed, etc. You have a type. The thing on this is, this person is in a good balanced energy compared to the past, where it was all major arcana and big shifts and freaky, unpredictable energy. This is 4 cups, 4 pentacles. It's cool. And then you got the 1 ace of wands. But the thing on this is, why did I just hear Abracadabra by Lady Gaga off of this? Y'all, if you hear that on the radio or on your playlist, just so you know, this is on point, and this is so Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups happening. You can't fight fate in the best possible way. So, because here's the problem at the moment. They are still not telling you that they're taking the time to rearrange the schedule. They think they're going to surprise you, and they don't realize how long they've already taken to work this out, right? Just like how when you're like, hey, I texted you, and they're like, I replied back. And they're like, you're like, no, you didn't. They're like, yeah, I did. Then they look at their phone and they realize they typed it and never pressed send, or they read it, meant to get back to it and forgot to. They're still kind of in that way. But the cool part is that this could be another mutable sign, like another Virgo or a Pisces or a Sag or a Gem, or they've got some of that in their chart pretty heavy duty, because it's the ability to open the door for communication, to learn each other's languages, okay? You do totally have this person's heart. You guys just are still working over some demons on the past that kept this thing blocked off. All right, just a little nerves, a little failure to launch, you know. It's not what you say. It's a lesson, and it's not what you say, but it's how you say it, okay? That's the only thing stopping you guys from loving each other, but I do see it being overcome as we speak. So even for those of you that this got off the ground rocky, and there might even have been a little bit of a fight kind of a vibe, 4 to the 8 of cups on it. Okay, well, all right, Virgo, I'm going to straight up tell you, where'd my Ace of Cups go? All right, for those of you, it just was like a real rough failed attempt here. The makeup Ace of Wands is going to be epic. You're gonna Ace of Cups. Love it. Stop it. This is a family-friendly channel. Carrot card, rabbits. What? Stop. Who here has Leo in their chart? Or somebody's a Virgo Leo cusper or something. Oh my gosh. You then could be born on the 4th, the 1st, the 21st, the 11th, I'm embarrassed and I'm a grown middle-aged man. The 1st, the 11th. Could be a Cancer and Aries. It's strong. What you got, you have all 12 signs. Because at first I heard strong cardinal, then I heard strong mutable, then I heard strong fixed. I'm like, that's everybody. If they have a snake tattoo, it could even be Ophiuchus at this point. Like their entire chart energied all over your table anyways. So I gotta go. This house is Kalia. Virgo, I hope this helps let you know it's going to be okay. All right. You hang in there and manifest this. Leave a comment down below and claim it so we can get this off the ground and off and running for you. You deserve it in time for your birthday. This is happening so much sooner than you think. Straight up. All right. And even if you want to keep your private life private, you can just leave an emoji down in the comments. It still helps the channel and the family growth and everything. Keeps your private life private and allows me to still help transmit your message to God because he knows what you're praying for when you leave the emoji and your secret's safe with him. Hi, Caitlin. What's up? Spinning hugs. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Peace and love, Caitlin. Artisan. Peace and love to you too. And God, Valerie. Is that Valerie? I love when you show up, Valerie. I love when you come by because I always hear that old monkey song Mama T used to play when I was a kid. That song by the Valerie. That's cool. Hi. I'm so glad you're here, guys. And Virgo, remember, this will resonate to any placement of Virgo in your chart because you're not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts make you 1 in a billion. It's why everybody wants you. I'm done. I'm good. All right. Until next time, Virgo, subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam, and snoop all over the channel. There's tons to see, and it's all safe. All right. I love you. See you next time. Peace and love. Oh.